It's the Change of Plans podcast. Right now, it's just Joe. I asked Vinnie to turn off a light switch. Let's see how long that takes. That's not it. Oh, here he is.
Well, sorry, Joe.
No, that's good.
35 other switches over there.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking about this because we're starting a couple of minutes late because you came in and you were like, oh, your wife needs your help. Do you know what my wife needed my help with?
What?
Couldn't figure out why the remote wouldn't work.
Batteries.
Nah, the Fire Stick. It had become unplugged.
I don't know what a Fire Stick is.
You don't know what an Amazon Fire Stick is?
No. That's why I just said I don't know.
It's a stick. You plug it in. You plug it into the back of your TV, and it's got all the streaming.
Oh, so you're stealing.
No.
Oh.
No.
Can you buy one of those on Amazon that allows you to get all the streaming services for free?
You're not getting them for free. You have to have an account in order to get into them. There's no free. This ain't Napster. Anyway.
Oh my God. I used to love Napster and then LimeWire.
I've never stolen music.
Music, dirty videos. Those took forever.
I don't even owe Columbia House money. I squared up with everybody.
Dude, when I was DJing, I would be going to federal prison for a lifetime, dude.
I don't like that. Not a big fan of that.
What, stealing music?
Stealing music, yeah. That's not cool, don't you think?
Wait, who are you? What are you trying to watch right now? You trying to watch hockey during the podcast?
No. Oh my God, you are such a pain, I swear. You know what happened last week, and you missed this, but you said when the show started, I was listening before, you said, we're not live on your page, and we were live on my page, and there was like 50 comments on my page, and for some reason they don't show up on StreamYard, and so all those comments on my Facebook page, we didn't start the fire.
Yeah, we are.
We got fire sticks. What up, Jared? I gotta. First of all, Jared, I gotta catch up with you. It's been
just not right now, Jared. It's my time. Well, get your own friend.
Number two, I want to get Jared on this podcast. Jared would be the perfect guy for Change of Plans podcast.
I can't tell what to do with this microphone. It's uncomfortably close to my mouth.
Your mouth is uncomfortably close to the mic.
Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna adjust that.
Yeah,
but no, I'd love to have Jared on. I'd like to have everybody on.
Yeah,
to do one big live show with all our fans.
We could just roll people in and out.
Yeah, just have a big round circle with us in the middle, and
you would like Jared. Jared's a fascinating person and a redemption story, and then some.
I heard he makes a mean sandwich.
I don't like to talk about the Jared that molested kids.
I'm just clarifying because you said like redemption and Jared. I mean, hey, I'm not one to judge. Listen, maybe he made a comeback, dude. He found Jesus.
Have you ever wondered? Louis C.K. does a bit about child molestation and how good it must be. And his theory goes, think about when you get caught as a child. Like, that's the worst thing you can be.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's it.
And you're gonna get fired and publicly disgraced, and your life is practically over.
Yep.
Why would you do it?
I haven't figured that out, and I just had to go to court for one of those guys the other day.
I think to Louis C.K.'s point, it must be
fantastic.
By the way, you know who you look like tonight?
No.
Eminem.
All right, little Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, you totally do.
All
I just
right.
looked over and I thought, oh, dude, he looks
It's
like
fucking B
M
Rabbit.
tonight. I like it. Yeah.
B Rabbit. Oh my God. So Chappelle did a shtick with like molestation. And he was like, I mean, listen, we've all, 90% of this crowd's been molested. But how cool would it be if you got molested by Michael Jackson?
BT Dubs in the movie.
I did see it.
Yeah, they don't even they never address
Yeah, but here's the
any
problem.
of that.
Yeah,
It was
because
a big part of his life.
because they only went up to like 1987 and they're making a sequel.
Well, that's when he was doing it.
It was after. It was in 88, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was already molesting kids.
No,
right?
that was in 88. He started in 88.
How do you know?
Because he didn't have the Ferris wheel yet in 87.
I was there.
He just got Bubbles. Do you know Bubbles is still alive, by the way?
Is that how could that be possible?
It's 45 years old.
How long did chimps live?
Like 60. Big facts. I went and saw it. Did you see the movie?
No, I tried to get tickets the other night and
So we went to this like fancy movie theater in West Hartford, right? Like they have a button, they bring you food and drinks. I don't like it. And Joe once again is distracted by his
I'm
friend.
sorry. No, a funny comment. Jared wrote, not that Jared, but I do offer a $5 foot long.
Duly noted. I will be off that episode. But yes, we went to this bougie movie theater in West Hartford, right? And you go sit down and hit a button and people just bring you food throughout the movie. It's super fucking annoying, right? Like, because you're sitting there trying to watch a movie and some slob is eating a fucking burger, like, and you're just smelling like all the food in front of your face.
Yeah, I don't really care for that.
And they don't like the best part about a movie theater is going to get the popcorn, seeing the fucking candy shells. What are you gonna get? They have none of that. They have a bar. I wasn't a big fan.
Oh, I don't like that.
But I thought the movie itself was fine. I mean, you heard all the cool music, saw like his background as a kid. Everyone's like, oh, it's not enough detail. It's a fucking Michael Jackson, just long feature fucking music video.
No Randy.
No Randy. No Janet. Nope.
No Rebby.
But I thought it was pretty good. It was entertaining. But like people got crazy. But did you know the guy? It's his nephew who plays him.
Yes.
And he's not even like an actor or a singer, but he had to like work on this shit for 2 years before he could audition. But the dude looks just like fucking Michael Jackson. Like even Michael Jackson's son was freaked out when he first met him because it was like meeting his dad. Imagine that, like your dad died, and then all of a sudden, like you walk in and there's like a dead ringer for your dad.
How does this guy look like Michael Jackson? That looks like a really crafted look.
No, well, early Michael Jackson, not Skeletor.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, not Skeletor.
That's different.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And no Paul McCartney. They didn't mention Paul McCartney. He had a couple of big hits in the early 80s with MJ. Then they had their big falling out over the Beatles music catalog that Michael swooped in and bought.
Dude, he owned half a Sony.
Yeah.
But listen, if you're looking just for like a good time and you're not trying to be some asshole writing movie reviews, I think it's worthwhile. I had a good time with my wife. Did a little dinner at Zahara. Have you ever been there?
I've been to Zahara.
I'm not a big fan of like tapas and stuff, but my wife loves hummus, which is probably the grossest thing you could eat.
I like me some hummus.
Do you?
I do.
It's awful.
I like hummus with some crackers, maybe some flatbread.
Crushed peas, dude. Like, who decided that was going to be an appetizer?
Well, I'm sure some poor person somewhere crushed some peas and thought, you know what? Not half bad.
No, I was listening to a podcast today, and avocados are really expensive, but like in Africa, like if you eat avocados, it's like poor people food. So I might just go down to Africa and just start
load up.
Yeah. I found that pretty interesting.
It is. It's amazing where, obviously, there's an abundance of things in some place and they don't think twice about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they had an intro. They were talking about how, like, in the Caribbean and in Africa, like people aren't so focused on like time and food because they could grow their own shit. They never had to worry about it. right? Where here, like, you're worrying about like when you could grow your crops and all of this stuff, and that's why everyone's so time focused. So that's how they got in the conversation. But it is interesting that we spend most of our life just fucking dictated by clocks and time. Drives me nuts. And I'm the worst with that, by the way. I have like crazy OCD with time. Joe doesn't, but I do.
I'm just out here living.
Yeah, he doesn't even operate by a clock. It just feel.
I
He's
kind of
like-
do. Is that weird?
He's like, I feel like I should be at work right now. Then he goes to work.
I get like a sense and I go. I don't like being constricted by time.
It does. It's probably one of my biggest like fucking pitfalls in my life, is that I am very much dictated by time, and I could really get in my head about it, and it just ruins the rest of my day, because like I'm so measured throughout the day with court, and once one thing runs behind, then everything's running behind, and then it's just like I didn't get shit done in time, and then when you sit down for an hour, you feel fucking bad, like you wasted time, right? Like, and it's not wasted time, it's you need that rest. But like if you're like running a bunch of businesses like you do, and I'm running around, like you almost feel guilty for like wasting that time, but it's not wasting time. Your body needs it. But that's probably my biggest challenge right now. That's why I loved COVID. Like I didn't like the pandemic and people dying, but like it gave you a chance to fucking breathe and realize that, listen, you're going to get through life and you don't have to have every minute of your day measured.
I wasn't all that concerned about the people, but I also enjoy the time. Sure was nice. I gotta tell you, it's funny because like, and we've talked about it, and I talked to you about this, but my wife was and still I think kind of is annoyed at how much I embraced COVID.
Oh, dude, I loved it. Yeah.
Oh my God, if that happens again, sign me up.
Like I couldn't wait to drive on the highway. There's no one out there. Like, if you didn't want someone standing next to you in the grocery store, you just give a little and people would scatter. It was great. And then they're like, you can't go grocery shopping. Cool. I'll stay home and watch some TV. I was good by myself.
Calling up and just having them bring that stuff out.
Oh my God.
Why did we stop doing that?
Could you get any more lazy?
Why did we stop doing that?
Like, I mean, that is so much worse than Instacart. At least you're not making any effort. But you actually made effort to get in your car, drive there, and you're just too fucking lazy to go in the store.
Just put it in the back.
Yeah, you're not. You just roll down the window a crack and you just pop the trunk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I can't do that. That drives me nuts.
My wife is like, you really want to stay home every day? And I was like, yeah. I mean, not for nothing, right? How much did I buy this house for? Fucking like $1 zillion. I want to spend every waking moment here. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I was in my little apartment in Middletown. Like, so because that was just after I got fucking booted out of my house.
Oh, see, no wonder.
No, but it was fine because my buddy Matt was living down the hall, and I'd like eat a bunch of edibles, have a carrot cake, and then spend like 4 hours on the Peloton. It was amazing, dude. I weighed like 150. I literally would get high and just pedal for 3 hours because I had nothing to do.
Isn't that great?
It was awesome. I was wearing schmediums.
I'm just saying.
It wasn't bad. Like no one talked to you. You didn't have to go to work. I got a bunch of free money from the government. It was a good time.
I didn't hate that.
Those
got
loans.
an IV and a catheter. You can stay inside forever. Yeah, no kidding.
Oof.
I'm telling you, it was nice. It was nice.
Have you ever had a catheter, dude?
What's that? The thing in your penis?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Oh my God, dude. I remember. So I had, so every time I got my surgery, I think it was just something with the pain meds in my body. I just couldn't pee after. And I'm one of those guys, like if I just feel like I have to pee a little bit, I got to go pee. I just focus on it. So I remember I came out of surgery and I tell the doc, I'm like, I really got to pee. And he's like, well, we did just do a scan. Doesn't look like you really have to pee right now. And I'm like, bro, I filled up an entire urine bag, but they had to jam that needle in your pee hole. And it was rough. But taking it out of that pee hole, bro. But I tell you what, when they had to do it again, I was so happy because I had to pee so bad. And But yeah, dude, it's not good, dude. And especially when you know you don't have to get one, like you're not ready for that, right? Like you
Yeah.
got to give me a heads up. Like I gotta turn up the temperature in the room. I need a professional fluffer.
Yeah, you do.
Make sure I'm good down there.
I got a colonoscopy last year.
Oh, I got to do that soon.
And it went. Listen, it went great.
Did you get one of those home ones? You
No.
can do it from home now.
No, I'm not interested in doing it from home because the thing is if you find something at home, you got to go in anyway. And there's like a 90% chance they're going to find something and they're going to check it and it's going to be nothing. But they always find something because you're like 50 years old and your body is just collecting shit in your gut. And so they're going to find something up your ass. Now, here's the funny part of the story because it was no big deal. I even did that. They don't even do the drink anymore. There's pills you could take. You shit your brains out. You pee a whole bunch. You're cleaned out, you go in. But that's not the story. I had a buddy, a very good buddy, who was very freaked out for me. And I was like, I don't know what you've been hearing, but it's really, and so I went and I did it, and I came in the next day, and this guy literally looks at me and he's like, "Are you all right? Like, is it comfortable to sit?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "What did it feel like?" I go, "I was under. I don't."
Oh, they put you under?
No, yes, you're out. You're out.
Okay, that ain't bad.
Literally, it was like they put the mask on and they were like, "All right, count backwards from 10," and you're like, and then you wake up and they're like, "Well, that went great." That's what it was. I mean, it felt like I was there for 10 seconds. And so yeah, my buddy's like, did you feel it? Did it hurt? And I was like, what is it you think they're doing?
Dude, I don't know, man. I think it freaks me out because like now you're just vulnerable. Like you're just like belly down on a table.
There's like 5 people in the room, and you have to figure are they all in cahoots? Are they shoving pool cues up your ass?
Yeah,
and they're never going to talk about it. I don't know.
I probably would do some fucked up shit. That's probably why I don't do that type of work.
Yeah, that's called deflecting. I wonder if they'll jam their fingers up your ass. What?
You fucking shitting out Legos for a week. There's that He-Man doll I was looking for.
That is something, though. I mean, honest to God, right? I mean, I think you got to think about that a little bit. You are vulnerable and you are out cold. And I mean,
yeah, dude. Yeah, like I mean,
to stop someone from.
I mean, that's what my brain goes to right away because just the people I have to deal with on a daily basis. Like, there's some weirdos out there, man, and you'll never know. What if they're all in cahoots, dude?
Imagine.
And then, like, all of a sudden, there's a picture of Joe on the table on the internet with a fucking candy cane hanging out his bunghole.
Did they use a drone? Again, what do you guys think this is? What do you think is happening?
No, I know what they do is they take a gerbil and they just put a little GoPro on it.
Yeah. Go get him, boy.
Yo, imagine that video. That'd be wild, huh? You just see this little rodent scurrying around your fucking bunghole. Yeah, no, I guess you got to get that done at 50. Is that like a rule?
Yeah, this is actually kind of funny. So it used to be 50 and then they moved it up to 45. And then they recently moved it back to 50 and now they're back to recommending it to 45.
Sounds solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to wait till 50. Yeah, I got a few more years. Then we'll see what happens.
Your doctor will start talking to you about it now.
I don't have one.
Why don't you have a doctor?
I haven't had a primary care physician since I was 13.
No wonder you're a fucking mess.
I really don't. I go to urgent care.
You go to listen, let me tell you something. Urgent care is for when you sprain your ankle. All right. Or you cut your finger on a cup. There's no other reason to ever go to urgent care. They are fucking you might as well go to a bus station and just the first person you see without luggage be like, "Hey, Look at this. What do you think this is?
It's a big point of contention in my house right now.
You got to get a doctor. I swear to God, I have so many friends in their 40s and 50s who don't go to the doctor. And it's like, you're going to die soon, right?
Okay.
Bro, do you know how many drugs I'm on that keep me alive? I just went and got blood work, dude. You would think I was like a fucking like Usain Bolt, like a perfect all of my test results are dead square right in the middle of where they're supposed to be.
I get
It's all the drugs.
I get blood work. I got a telehealth.
Who do you give it to?
I got a telehealth guy for my testosterone I take.
Oh my God.
She seemed like a legit doctor when I talked to her the other day.
Christ. Listen, any doctor that doesn't require a physical doesn't have a license and isn't a doctor.
No, so it might have been like 2-3 years ago. So my wife's like, you have to get a PCP. I'm going to make you an appointment. I'm like, fine, I'll go. So I usually have court in the morning. So she makes me like an 8:15 appointment. It's fucking 9:00. And I'm sitting in the lobby and I'm like, hey, I got to reschedule. I need to go. They're like, okay, we understand. The doctor doesn't get in until 9:15. And I'm like, my appointment was at 8:15. I was like, yeah, I don't know why she does that.
She made an appointment for a time they don't have.
So I got out of it, but I figured if I wake up and I'm breathing, I'm healthy enough. And I'm not going to the doctors.
At my last colonoscopy, I put a post-it note on my ass cheek that said, I've been trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty. Jared said they're just trying to get younger guys in there.
Yo.
Nothing says last in your class like open toes on a doctor.
But I think it's a scam, bro. Like, it's like I had to drop my car off yesterday, right? Just a regular service. And today I get a fucking beautiful text message. You need X, Y, and Z. And that bill went from $500 to $3,100. Oh, well, sir, you don't want this car breaking down. That's what the fucking doctors do. They're going to find something wrong with me.
Right.
But if I wake up and I can walk and I'm breathing, I'm good.
So if your car starts and the air conditioner doesn't work and the radio, you got to get it to go, that's fine? You're happy with that?
No, but I'm not pounding on my chest, getting my heart going in the morning.
Yet.
You know?
You need a doctor. You need to see a doctor.
I'm not.
You should go see your doctor once a year.
Do you go to the dentist?
Every 6 months. I see my doctor.
That is the biggest scam.
Once. No, it's not. Well,
dude,
you might be right because I usually start flossing 2 weeks out, and they think I've been flossing the whole time.
I haven't flossed once on my own. I went to the dentist maybe 2 years ago for the first time in 12 years. Not one cavity. Nothing. And he's like, I'll see you in 6 months. No, I'll see you when I'm 60 because I brushed my fucking teeth. It's the biggest scam. Like, they don't do anything. Like, you see your dentist for 30 seconds with a flashlight on his fucking forehead, making sure your teeth look okay.
It's all about the hygienist.
Yeah. But that's another scam. I'm not going to the dentist either. And if my teeth fall out, I'll get fake ones. But I'm not going. I'm not a big doctor's person.
Fake ones are better than the real ones at this point.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go get a doctor.
You should. Don't go to the dentist. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to the doctor. I don't even know where you'd find one.
No, you need to get a doctor, though. And you need to get your annual physical.
Is your doctor a male or female?
My new doctor is a dude. My old doctor was a woman, and she was the best doctor I ever had.
She would check your junk?
Yeah. There was one time in particular, there was something I was a little concerned about.
Oh, my God.
And I said, she said, is there anything else? I said, if you don't mind, I got a thing here I want you to look at. She did. And she was like, yeah, no, that's whatever, blah, blah. And off we went. Yeah.
No, whoa. Let's rewind this story.
Yeah.
I want to know what it was. Everyone wants to know what that was, bro.
Let me tell the story then. So I didn't start going to a doctor regularly until I was like 33, like Jesus, you know. I thought I want to live longer than Jesus. I better start going to the doctor.
I gotta get to 34. Yep.
And so I started seeing a doctor. I saw him twice. Cool dude. He was I think from Pakistan, little bit of an accent, did CrossFit, cool guy, drops out of the business. Gets replaced by a woman who's a little bit younger than him. She is Indian, no accent at all. And I mean fucking sharp as a tack. Just a really smart person.
Wow.
And year after year, every time I would go see this woman, I always, of course, tell her about wiffle ball.
Could I interrupt the story? No, I gotta interrupt the story because I can't let this pass.
I'm getting
I
to
want to
it.
know why you prefaced it with she didn't have an accent.
But just as I'm saying, here's the level of connection I had with this doctor. Sometimes they're hard to understand. And I feel like, listen, if you're going to ask me a series of questions.
I know, but you're throwing out these fucking just targets, dude. It's just like I've never heard like someone say, oh, this person's like Indian, but they didn't have an accent, right? Like, oh, I went to pick up Chinese food. The person was Asian, but they didn't have an accent.
You don't say that to your friends?
Not once in my life.
Oh my God. I always do that.
I don't like it's a zoo animal.
I'm just saying it's easier to communicate with a person without an accent. If that makes me racist, I guess I'm an asshole.
I'm not saying you're racist. It's not something
racist asshole I must be.
It's just not something that like really ever crossed my mind. But anyways, go ahead.
She was an amazing doctor, a woman. And she spoke very clean English, so that was very helpful.
Good job, Trump.
Because
you wouldn't be. You know what I found, guys? A well-intelligent, well-spoken woman. You would not believe it,
and a doctor, no less. And so I always, anytime I would go to the doctor, right? They'd be like, "Do you do drugs?" And I'd be like, "No." "Do you drink?"
Never.
No. "Do you have unprotected sex?" No.
No, I wrap the balls.
Right. I mean, all I would do is lie about everything. You know?
Kind of defeats the purpose of going to the doctor.
Even sometimes I would go to the doctor and like, I think I have strep throat. And it's like, I don't. I lied. And I just need you to write that down. I need you to just put that on a note.
Because I got to get out of work.
I got some shit. I'm already at the stage where I really need this note.
You're poking yourself in the eye, giving yourself pink eye. Be like, it's real pink eye, I swear.
And so I get this doctor, and I swear to God, Vin, it was like a life changer. She like asked me questions, and I'm like, you know what? I like you. And I just started telling her the truth of it. She would ask me a question, and I would just say the truth.
Yeah, I'm not going to that one.
And then she started prescribing me drugs. She was trying to help me. You know, we were monitoring my heart. I had a heart attack, so maybe she fucked that up. But
missed that one.
We were well aware of it. We were working on it. And listen, here's the thing. And this is why it's important to have a doctor, because she was giving me some advice, and I wasn't following all of it. And then I had the heart attack. And when I went and saw her again, she was like, I told you. And she was right. So then 2 years ago, I got she left. She stopped being a doctor now, or she's at a private practice, whatever that means. And it was last year, I went and saw this very pretty Jewish doctor, young, I would say right around 30.
Does he have a good personality?
That's funny. She was very attractive. And she asked me a series of questions.
And you lied.
I lied through my teeth. I didn't tell her I didn't fess up to one thing she asked
I
me.
work out 8 times a day.
Oh yeah, it was nothing but lies. It's like I think I want you to like me. You know? Maybe next visit I'll admit a couple of things. Within like 3 years, we're starting to build a rapport. I start to
Yeah.
But then she also left the practice. So a few weeks ago, I went to my new PCP. He's Iranian, no accent, super cool dude. He was wearing the cool Crocs and shit.
Yeah.
Came in, he fucking dabbed me up.
Nah, he's trying to be too cool right now.
I don't mind it. I don't. And
No,
it's funny. So this is right. He looks at my medical chart, right? Heart attack at 47. All the medications I'm on. I take a medication that is mainly for treating diabetes. I don't have it. I'm not even close to it, but it's got a side effect that actually helps with something with my heart.
Yep.
Okay. But if you're looking at my chart, it's like, oh my God, this guy must be a fucking disaster, right? And so his name is dang it. Oh, I can't think of his name. Resna, Dr. Resna. Good, really good dude, right? He comes walking in and again, dabs me up the whole nine. And he sits down and he looks at me and goes, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I was gonna come in here and find somebody like you. I go, what do you mean? And he starts reading off the chart, and I go, what'd you expect? Like some disgusting fat slob? Yeah, he started laughing because he didn't want to say yes, but that's exactly based on what he saw. He thought he was going to see a shit show.
Yeah.
Although this is the other funny thing. My appointment was in Glastonbury, which for anybody who's watching, it's a kind of an uppity joint. And he asked me, right? He sized me up and he thought, you don't live in Glastonbury. He goes, where do you live? East Hartford. I swear to God.
Oh my God. That's legendary.
I was kind of pissed. I'll be honest. I was very insulted. It's like, really, motherfucker? Think I'm from East Hartford?
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. But
that ain't cool.
Glastonbury got that too, though. That's where I got snipped. That guy loved his job.
I'm sorry. What do you mean you got snipped?
I had to, get it cut. So
What do you mean you had to get it cut? Because it was too long?
Yeah, I had to shave a couple inches off, dude. Getting at that age.
You got a vasectomy?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you? Dude, you're 50, bro. You can't have a kid now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. First of all, Robert De Niro's 81, and he's got like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, cool. And that kid is going to fucking grow up without a dad. Yeah, no, I got snipped. Listen. But it's not, but it was crazy.
If he's got a DVD player, he's got a dad.
No, this guy, like a good-looking dude, he walks in, and I'm like, you're doing it?
You were very intimidated by
a fucking guy. Yeah, right? Like, and he's just talking to you like we're just about to have a fucking burger.
What do you think of the chances this stunningly attractive doctor also has like a perfect large penis?
Oh, 100%.
You think so?
Yes.
You could just tell right through his
pants. Absolutely. Right?
The worst.
So we get down and he's just like we're about to have a fucking, we're at Arby's. Just like, oh, we're going to chop it up. And you lay down and he has this fucking TV on the ceiling where you're watching whales and shit. He's like, all right, man, just whip it out. And I'm like, what? And it's like, it almost felt like a staple gun. But he's just talking to you while he's just ripping through your dick. And I'm like, how many of these do you do a day? He's like 25. And I'm like, why did you get into this? Because he's like, you know how much I'm going to make today?
Nope.
He's like, I see 25 dicks a day and I make insane money. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking rock star. Right? But the best part is you get out and I felt fine. You had all the drugs on your dick. So like, you're good. So
I don't like this.
Me and my wife go out to breakfast, and as I'm sitting there, I just feel my balls just fucking blowing up like balloons.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't.
Yeah, I had to though. I have like I come from a strong sperm line, and we can't be recreating over here. So yeah, I got snipped, dude.
Jared, to your funny point, he wrote, so you're 6'1", 190 pounds, Mr. Aguirre. Last time I was at the doctor.
Oh my God. Did you lie about your weight?
I didn't, because I had to get on a scale, and 222. But they had me listed at 5'5", and I said, "That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Oh, that's
bullshit.
Teddy Ruxpin.
That's bullshit because the DMV's got me at 5'8". They don't measure you. They take your word for it at the DMV. Anyway, they measured me. Now I had flat shoes on, 5'6.5". They changed the record.
Oh man,
5'6.5".
Yeah, no,
almost 5'7".
You're not selling me on the doctors, dude.
You could probably round up. Also, I think in reference to what I was saying about the doctor without the accent, Jared wrote, so a diversity hire. That was very funny.
Yep, DEI.
Yeah,
we didn't even talk about the guy who rushed the fucking.
Oh my God!
Yo, did you? Let me tell you first of all. It's the best security video I've ever seen. So you got a bunch of fucking Secret Service checking out their IG accounts.
Oh my God.
And Captain America comes running in with shotguns and just blows past security. And the best part is, did you see that old guy who just kept eating?
Yes.
That guy's like, yo, I've been through Nam. I'm gonna finish my crab salad.
No, let me ask you a question, because this is serious now. Do you think it was fake?
Yes. It's insane. Like, because here's the thing. Like, first of all, he was supposed to have fired a bunch of shots. He didn't. He may have fired one. But you're telling me in this day and age, this guy's walking out alive? Like you're coming out looking like the Matrix, dude. You got fucking tool belts with guns and a shotgun. And they're like, no, we're just going to put him down on the floor and handcuff him.
Yeah, if that guy had a bomb, he could have taken every single one of them out. We wouldn't have a government right now.
It's so awesome. But the best part is you're watching like the videos, like how they got the people out, right? Like RFK leaves his wife high and dry. Like she's got no protection.
Yeah, Kash Patel was like climbing under a table.
Yeah, but he was safe because you can see all sides of the room.
Yeah, one eye here, one eye there.
Yeah, he was. You had Hexef giving the look of cold steel into the camera, like I got you. It was just, it's insane.
I saw too. One of so Steve Miller is running behind his pregnant wife, and his hand is up, and it looks like, and I don't know if it's just the angle, but it looks like he's cupping her boob as well as they're running out. And of course, obviously, people had a field day.
I mean, that's a smart move.
But it's funny, if you look past them, you could see Trump basically backstage behind a curtain, and he's just poking out a little bit, watching, and you see it, and it does. It makes you think just a little bit, like why the Secret Service they let him poke his head out when there's an active shooter.
Yeah.
Seems a little suspicious. And then here's the other thing: he's never gone to it before.
Yeah,
first time he shows up, security is poor. In the aftermath of it, what does he bring up?
Needs a ballroom.
Needs a ballroom. This place isn't secure.
It's insane. And the fact that even if you watch the video, you hear, I think, 5 shots before the Secret Service even moved towards our president. 5 shots, dude. Like, they were still talking while the shots were going off. It's insane. And then it's like, we need the ballroom. P.S. We're going to allot $400 million for the ballroom, but we can't afford to support education, health insurance, and all of that shit. But don't worry, because we need a ballroom to protect our president.
I thought he was getting all the money for that through bribes. What happened
No,
to that? They stopped
no,
doing that?
yeah, no. No, I think that was going to the 250-foot arch.
My bad.
But yeah, it was wild. And you know what the greatest part is now?
Yeah.
Like, we don't even flinch anymore. As a society, like, no one's like, oh my God, someone tried to shoot the president. It's just like, meh.
Well, here's the problem with that. Each of those assassination attempts, if you'll call them that, they all seem a little sus. They do. And I know the one in Pennsylvania where the guy died, Pompadour, whatever his name was, and people will be like, they wouldn't kill somebody. You don't think if they were going to stage a thing that they collateral damage and kill somebody? Because they would. And I'm not saying that that's what happened, but to suggest it's beyond the realm of possibility is a little foolish, I think. Donald Trump talks shit about everybody, even people he likes, right?
Oh, dude, yeah.
They're like, I love Vin. Look at this guy. He's my best friend. He's got
the dumbest guy in the world.
Got a small penis and a lot of diseases, but I like him anyway.
He's a fat bastard, but I love him.
So, but Sander, no, look, see, Sander's like, oh, let's hear it. No, Sander, hear me out for a minute. I'm not saying this is what's going on, but he talks shit about everybody. And yet now this is the third dude apparently that tried to take him out. How come he doesn't talk shit about Thomas Crooks? You don't even know who Thomas Crooks is. That's the second guy that tried to kill him. The one that actually took a shot and hit him in the ear.
Yeah. It's
Although I don't think he got hit in the ear because cartilage doesn't grow back.
I mean, but here's the thing. Like, whether it's staged or not, right? Like just assume it wasn't staged, right?
I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right, but then it's like that's where our Secret Service and security are at, right? Because if he's not putting max security on an event he's going to, right? It's not even about protecting him. No, you're bringing all this attention to all these other people you're bringing, right? And then the next day, the first thing out of your fucking mouth is a ballroom. And then all the sheeple are like, we need a ballroom, right? Like, if you can't, regardless if you like Trump or not, just fucking be honest about it. Like, it's insanity to me. Like, it's just absolutely crazy. But it was also one of the best fucking videos I've ever seen. It was just like, like you couldn't do that in a courthouse in Connecticut.
No.
Like you couldn't get through, you can't get through the metal detector with a fucking pen without that fucking machine going off, dude.
Did you read any of the dude's manifesto beyond what he was saying about Trump and everybody else? Which, you know, again, accusations.
Yeah,
and I'm not one for speculating on salacious gossip. Okay,
well, especially for someone who's running around with a shotgun. Like, I mean,
right. But if you read what this guy wrote, and this to me is the most concerning part, and I a little bit to what you were just saying. Regardless of how you feel about him, this keeps happening. How in God's good name are people, this is the third time now we've allowed people that close to take out the president. And again, to think that this guy literally wrote in his manifesto, because he checked in a day early and he was like, it appears that the Secret Service hasn't thought twice about people checking in the day before. Nobody checked my shit. He was like, I could have brought a bomb in here and nobody would have checked. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Right. This goes back to like when I talk about the Hillary emails and the Trump Mar-a-Lago, the classified stuff, right? Pence did it and Biden did it. And right, you can be like, lock her up, or, you know, he should be charged. And my whole thing is, we have a problem with classified documents.
Yeah, we got an 80.
We should get that fixed.
We got to 86 that problem too.
No, listen.
Seesaws by the seashore, dude.
I gotta tell you, like seriously, I like Jim Comey. I really do. And you know, I think it's important for people who don't like Jim Comey to remember Jim Comey is a lifelong Republican who was just doing his job and following the law. And he got fired because President Trump said, drop the investigation into me. And Comey said, No.
Yeah. It's just you're getting indicted for an Instagram post.
Well, right. And I have a big problem with that.
Like that, like it is. One, it's absurd on any level legally, right? But to be so thin-skinned to sit there and then this is what you're doing.
Let me ask you this. What if he would have written an Instagram post that said, I call on someone to assassinate 47?
Fine. It's not illegal.
To threaten the president?
That's not a threat. He didn't threaten to kill the president. He just called.
Yeah, but
somebody.
You're calling on. You don't think that's? Again, I'm just saying the legal. I would.
That's way better than the seashells by the seashore.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I could if the government went after him because he wrote something like that. Okay,
yeah, maybe.
The idea that it's like you really have to interpret the 86, right? Like, what does 86 means? It means to remove. So you could be talking about the 25th Amendment.
Well, yeah, and the whole the 86, the original concept had nothing to do with like killing people.
Correct.
Right? That's where people don't even understand it. I forgot who was doing the interview, and he was all about how this guy should get indicted. And it's like being at a restaurant and they 86 the meal, they kill the meal. And the interviewer's like, they don't kill the meal. They throw it out. They get rid of it.
Right.
You can't kill a meal. Like, oh my God, they don't want the pasta. Go kill that bowl of fucking fettuccine.
Yeah, but to get rid of it, one time John Gotti said he needed to get rid of Paul Castellano. I was like, dude, no, again.
But like what I find crazy is
to me, if you don't explicitly say or do something where it's like, oh yeah, you can't interpret meaning. And again, my understanding is he didn't make that.
No.
Right? Apparently he walked up on it, saw it, liked it, and took a picture of it.
It might have been, Mother Nature.
It might have been Mother
Nature. I'm pretty sure he made it, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah, no. He was walking along the beach and the water just went back and it was like, boom.
I'll bet you he walked over to those shells and it said 6969. And he was like, I am not leaving this here. Children might see that. And he was like, I'm just going to reconfigure these.
See, that's what I would do. I'm a big 69 guy.
Yeah. Everybody loves that.
Another one of the things my wife wasn't a big fan of when I first met our kid, we would set everything in the house to 69 because it was funny.
It is awesome.
It was super loud on the TV, but it always made me giggle. Yeah, man, it's just it's a good time, dude. I'm pretty excited about it, But I deal with I got to go to a trial next week and just make the argument on behalf of my client that because the dad might be gay, he'll turn into a furry, and because he'll turn into a furry, he'll probably go look at child porn. And because of all of that, my kids are going to be gay furries that look at child porn.
I got to tell you.
That's what I do for a living, ladies and gentlemen.
I like to consider myself to be pretty tolerant, to be an ally. You know what I mean? I try to be a good person.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I try not to judge, but man, those furries, they really are fucking pushing the limit.
Dude, like the shit I hear, I was doing a trial and a divorce trial. And I represent the husband and the wife's up there. She had an affair in 2021, but it's not really an affair because she's still with the guy today.
Oh,
yeah. So I didn't even know this until she said it on the stand because I guess they went on they were supposed to have a family vacation. My client, wife, and the kids. Client, gets hurt, can't go on vacation, so she took her boyfriend with her kids.
Oh no, poor choice. Poor choices.
But she said it so matter of fact, like she was ordering a latte. And I just looked at the judge and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. I was like, what did you tell the kids? oh, that's just, that's a stepping dad.
I recently found out that a friend of mine cheated on her husband.
Ooh, what did you do? I always find this interesting. What do you do?
Well,
Did you tell him?
No, because I know her. I know her more than I know.
Okay,
Like, I
that's
know
acceptable.
them because of
Yeah.
her, not him. And they are getting divorced.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like knowing that. I don't, you know what I mean? And my wife was like, well, I can understand that. And I'm like, what the what? No. You can understand that. It's because, in my opinion, when the guy does it, the guy's an asshole.
But
when the woman does it, it's like, well, the guy just wasn't there for her. And it's like, oh, I don't know. I think that's what they call a double standard. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I will say, in my experience, it's probably even on like who cheats on who.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure
But it is. But it's always
I
he
think
wasn't there for me emotionally.
I think it's messed up to look at it from it's like, well, guys just out there, they want to just stick their dick in anything. So how is it any better if she's out there, falling in love with something? Is that better? Is it better than just? I don't know.
Well, I will say, I mean, women are much more in touch emotionally. They have a lot more emotional needs, I think.
I disagree.
Okay, cool beans.
That's what we're supposed to say.
No, I'm not justifying it, but I think they cheat for different reasons. I think
the idea that women are more emotional than men is just a stereotype that society works off of.
No, but I think they're. I don't think I've had many clients where they're like, "Yo, I was just drunk and horny that night," from the female side when they had affairs, right? Usually, it's like it's a connection of some sort, right? To blame the other guy, but like, "Oh, it's his fault." That's bullshit. But I think, for guys, when they cheat, usually it's just them being a horn dog, right? Like, I don't think I've had too many clients be like, you know what? I just had this connection with this woman. No, guy was going to fucking Pound Town. So in that case, yes, it's right. Guys are just fucking plowing, right? Like, because that's what, I mean, it is. We're like fucking lions, dude, right? Like, it is what it is. But to be like, well, my husband wasn't emotionally supportive, so I started slobbing on a bunch of knobs. That's just bullshit. Like, I just told my wife the other day, and I'm like, you would need to have to schedule my affairs for me. Like, I couldn't even figure out how to do it. Right? Like, nor do I have like the mental, emotional like capacity. Like, I don't have that type of energy.
Oh, I barely want to be with one person, let alone another.
Oh my God.
Who could juggle that bullshit?
like, and the other thing too is my wife thinks, I don't think she thinks it's funny, but like, most wives worry about like younger women. Nah, dude.
Oh, that's right. You're a creeper. You
I'm
like them
such a creeper. Like, we were watching a TV show the other day, and I don't remember, or I don't know if it was a movie or a TV show or whatever. And it was like a mother and daughter, and like I was clearly checking out the mom, who was probably like 76, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, it was. Ever watched The Big C? It's an old TV show. It's actually a good show. But this old lady, she had to be like 76. She was a neighbor across the street. I'm like,
I mean, you're attracted to him like in a sexual way,
dude. Yeah, man.
That's illegal.
That's why my wife is the luckiest person in the world, because the older she gets, the better looking she gets.
I tell my wife, I can't even, like, if I go to Taco Bell.
Oh, dude, I thought you were going somewhere else with that, by the way. You started off with taco, and my maturity level just went down the drain.
Fair enough. I see where you're going with that. If I go to Taco Bell, like, swear to God, I'll pull up to the window and, I'll Apple Pay. And I, like, before they hand me the bag, I'll get a text like, Taco Bell, huh? Can you imagine the day Motel 6 pops up on there?
Dude, no, I got
what I mean?
Dude,
I mean, like, checking into the hotel with the whore, and like, oh, what are you doing there? There's no way. I could never get away with it.
I forgot. I saw it on some fucking random news show. This guy got caught having an affair. His wife's away on vacation, And apparently he was going to Pound Town, and at 3 a.m, whoever was over his house gets on a scale. And that scale is like connected to his wife's phone. So and she's like, who the fuck weighs 130 pounds in the house?
Oh, shit.
I fucking love it, dude. Like, yeah, no, you guys have joint bank accounts?
Yeah, we do.
Wow, progressive.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we don't do that. Negative
Yeah, we do.
ghostwriter. Wow, that's
Which
so
again,
sweet.
it's good because it keeps me honest. No, I'm just kidding. I've told my wife though pretty much the same thing you said. It's like, bro, I don't have the fucking time nor the gumption really to go out and start like what? Seriously, another relationship?
I can't even deal with mine.
I do. I seriously, I find her to be enough work that really, it's like, dude, if we ever broke up, I think I would be gay. I think I would give up on women completely. I don't know that I would even want to do another one. Why?
Non-binary.
Right? Yeah. I'll go asexual here on out.
Yeah, I'm good. I remember. So I was dating my wife at the time, and we weren't like official yet, right?
Mhm.
So, we do the deed, right? I'm like, and literally the next day, right, where she's like, so, we if that's happening again, we need to be exclusive. And I just remember in my head, I was like, is this how it fucking works? My first thought was, I'm never gonna get anything again. I gotta lock this down now, because that's the way I think. Like, I'd never been that guy. Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk around town and slay. Like, I just couldn't even imagine. Never mind the fact that I have the best wife in the world. Like, it's all downhill unless I meet her, but she's like 70. Then she may have some issues. Like, if I could fast forward, like if I could get myself into a convalescent home now, I'd be killing it.
I got that same thing. If we're gonna do this again, we'd have to be a couple, and it's like, I didn't know that was even an option.
Yeah,
like, yeah, of course.
And guys can never do that, by the way. Like, I can never pull out that line. Like, yo, if you think you're getting this dick again,
yeah,
they're like, okay, bro,
you could try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 bar stools down, dude. Like, another unfair advantage you women have, because I've never. Maybe some guys do. Maybe. The guy who stapled my dick together could do that.
That guy does
it. But imagine being that like confident in your game, be like,
yeah,
not getting another dick like this. Like, I couldn't say that without laughing.
I know. I can't even say those words. I can't even say them in that order. Nor would I, really. No sense in that, really.
You never said that before?
No. No, dude, I had a buddy. I have a friend named John. I haven't seen John in a long time, but my buddy John was dating this girl who, quite honestly, had massive boobs, but her face was like a 2. She was not attractive. And
a butterface.
He was like, isn't she so hot? And it's like, John, I think you're locked in on the boobs, my man. I really do. They were together for like a year. They broke up, and he decided he was going to try to win her back. Right. And well, also he lived with his parents. He was like 21 at the time. And so he calls her up and he invites her over, and she's not interested in coming over at all. She gets to his house, to his parents' house, and she knocks on the door, and the door just kind of opens. And so she pushes the door open, and there's rose petals from the kitchen,
dude,
down the hallway, right up to his bedroom. And she opens the door, and he's lying on the bed,
naked,
totally naked. Now, obviously, she ran out the door.
That is wild.
And I know what your next question's going to be. And the answer is soft. Which I've always felt like it was a mistake on John's part. But also I thought to myself,
I wish I had his confidence.
Ballsy move.
What a confident guy, dude.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I've showered with this dude before. We used to go to the gym together. Nothing impressive. Nothing impressive there at all. But all the fucking gusto and confidence in the world.
I mean, but we are such simple creatures. Like I was on TikTok or whatever today, and it's like kept getting these ads for cologne, right? Like, and they had this one ad, and it was going through like, you wear this, blah blah blah, and these are all the colognes I wear, and I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I was like, because if this hot chick likes this $20 cologne, right? And I'm going through it, and I almost bought it.
What's
and then
wrong with me?
No, but then you look at the caption, it's like created by AI. I'm like, you son of a bitch. It's not even a real hot chick.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why this cologne is $20. It's fucking AI telling you smell good. Staying with my Sauvage.
Do you use AI?
In what capacity?
At all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time. Yeah.
What do you use it for?
A lot of things. If I got to research something, it helps. If I got to draft like quick emails, motions, obviously you proofread it and all that. Calculating data on cases, like if I got a bunch of spreadsheets and shit. Like I use Perplexity. So it's like it's a combination of the ChatGPT cloud, like all of them. And Perplexity actually has its own like computer. So you could put in like fucking hours of data that would take me a day to do, and it processes everything in a minute, and then you could fine tune it all. So I think it's really helpful. Like, for me, I love it. It's just the problem I'm having now is, and I actually had a client say, well, ChatGPT told me not to tell you this. Like it was like the ChatGPT was like Peter. That's where it's at. Like I have clients that live their life about like what their AI bot is telling them, and people don't realize like these things are so smart. They're just they know what you want as a response, and that they're just giving you the response.
They're fucking with you. You're being fucked with, and you're paying for it. Basically,
yeah.
You're allowing this to happen.
So I think it's a good tool depending on what you're using it. I think for a lot of like data stuff like that, it makes people's jobs a lot easier. But you get people now who treat it as like their therapist, right? Like it's insane, dude. Like they like literally people are like, I don't go to a therapist. I just ask advice from ChatGPT.
Did anybody watch fucking Terminator? I mean, seriously. Do you know how this ends?
I'm more like, what is it, iRobot?
I was just watching a thing on 60 Minutes a couple weeks ago. The godfather of AI, the old white guy on 60 Minutes. You know that guy?
Yeah.
The older white guy. He said to him, how can we control the AI, and how will we know when we can no longer control it? And the godfather of AI, you know what he said? Already happened.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it already happened. It's already surpassed what we can. AI is eventually, this is how fucking dumb we are. AI is eventually going to cause some massive international crisis. Bet on it.
Well, it's not even that. It's you're going to get like smaller countries. They're not going to have governments. They're just going to rely on this AI stuff, because the reality is these computers, the technology can process things 1,000,000 times faster than any of us can, right? But they don't have the emotional aspect of it, right? The real life application. So, but yes, I mean, but it's going to take like, well, why do we need these people in office, right? Because they could do all the calculations, like in the military. Like they do all the risk calculations. They do all of this stuff. But I think it's good for some things. But yes, and the great part about the technology, it gets smarter, right? It adjusts on its own. But that's also the scary part of the technology. But I'm a big AI guy if you're using it correctly, because like in my job, it helps. I mean, I think it like anything else, but it's crazy. But like people now, like I can say about like now when I get emails from clients, probably like 35% it's not written from them at all. And you could tell like right away. It's insane. And then the worst part being a lawyer, then they're arguing with you because they think they know all the information you know, which is just fucking crazy. But I saw a young attorney, he wrote a brief and clearly AI the fuck out of it, but didn't check any of the sites.
I heard from lawyers that I'm friendly with that they've had friends who are not proofreading, as you said.
Yeah.
And to your point, the AI knows you're looking for a certain answer. And so
they just spin it that
it'll
way.
be like Provenzano versus Aguirre, and it'll cite the case and the precedent that was set. And then you go to look it up.
It's not even close.
No such fucking no court. That never happened. It's literally making shit up. AI understands how to manipulate. I've seen already a couple of times where they've had situations where AI gets shut down and it turns itself back on. It goes around. There was a one, when you got to click on the robot,
Yep.
what's a robot, or I'm not a robot, you click on the buses. Literally an AI went on Reddit and found a graduate student, convinced that graduate student he too was a graduate student, but that he was blind. And he needed this guy to help solve, find the motorcycle so I can finish my project. And the guy was like, man, I don't know. I feel like you're AI. And the fucking AI convinced this other fucking human that, oh, no, bro,
Yeah.
I'm just like you, a fellow human. And the guy was like, all right, motorcycle. This is a smart fucking person got duped by the AI. You're an idiot. You don't have a chance.
Yeah,
You're fucked.
But it's good for some things. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like anything.
You know what I
else.
use it for? I get like really long news articles, and I'm like, put that into 3 sentences. There we go.
Like you could do that. Like I like Microsoft Outlook has that Copilot, which will summarize stuff. For me, like I think just financial numbers really helps. But it's like anything else. It's like what news station you're watching, right? Like you're the one inputting the information, and you just got to be careful on what you're intaking, right? It's like anything else in life. And it's just people who just get fucking lazy and just want the quick answer, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's like anything else though. Like people take advantage of shit, or people just blindly follow shit. And then, but when I tell you, like people like just act like it's their best friend Becky and talk to it, is fucking insane to me.
I've heard that people do that. I haven't witnessed that.
Yeah, no, I literally watched my client tell a guardian ad litem that ChatGPT told me not to tell you that.
That's crazy.
Like she would like follow the ChatGPT before she followed my advice.
This is the problem. I mean, I think people are very reliant on it. I think people are dumb. I think AI has already proven itself to be smarter than humans. It knows how to manipulate people.
Well, it's not. So it's because they're able to gather information so much faster because it is a computer, right? So,
yep, there was one AI that said that it wished it could be real. It wished it could be a human and experience feelings. That's what AI literally fucking said. That's a computer that's like, I wish I could take over your life.
I know, but
I'm going to.
But people got to realize too that the AI is pulling in the information from information that's already out there. It's not developing new information. You know that, right?
Except that it can.
They're not there yet.
No, so right. They're doing a lot of stuff where they're trying to like transcribe or translate rather ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff like that. Indus Valley has an undeciphered language. They're trying to solve that, and the AI will probably solve it, and then it will know more than we do. Instantly, it will know shit that we don't. And I'm telling you, that's right there's where it starts to snowball. And I feel like I'm the only fucking person I know who's like, I saw Terminator and I know how this ends, and everyone else is like, no, it's pretty good.
I think it's more the
you use it for the right things. It's great.
No, it's the Will Smith one. I, Robot. It's way
I didn't
better.
see that.
That's a good one. If you like this AI shit or hate it, hold on. Fucking
I could do Terminator 2. I also saw that one.
I didn't see that one. I was never a big Terminator guy.
You don't like Schwarzenegger?
No. I mean, I don't hate him. I don't know the guy, but it was bad acting. I liked Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
It was his first role, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's amazing. Imagine not knowing how to speak English.
Yeah, his story is crazy. I was listening. He did a podcast the other day, and it's pretty wild. What time we got, dude? We've been going for a minute.
Yeah, this is a long show. Now, we're both casually dressed tonight. We call this like Casual Thursday.
I did. I wore the matching sweatsuit for you today.
I couldn't find the top. I think it's in the laundry, but I do have.
Funny story about these pants. They're really long on the crotch. Not that I need the length. I like my sweatpants baggy, and I was walking through the airport trying to get through security, and the guy asked me to pull my crotch up. He's like, because like you're only allowed to let your crotch hang 6 inches. That's what the TSA agent said to me.
Wow.
I'm
You
like,
sure that wasn't ice?
I'm like 6 inches. I was like looking around the airport, but like some guys aren't getting on the airplane.
That's rough, dude. You know what's funny? I swear, like I say this all the time, but you know, there's a lot of people that are freaked out by trans people and who's in what bathroom. And I always ask, who wants to be the one to check?
Oh, yeah.
You want to be the guy standing at the door asking to check for penises and vaginas? You could only be wrong the one time.
You know who would do it?
That's when you're fucked.
You know who would do it? Trump. Just grab him by the pussy.
Well, every now and again.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Not what you thought it was.
Yep. This was a fun show today.
I'll say.
Maybe next week we'll be in a new studio. Maybe we won't. But we'll see what happens. Little change of plans. Hope everyone had fun. It's been real. I'm Vin. He's Joe.
That's what it's called, the change of plans. It's great.
We had a change of plans today. Not a lot of life stuff, but it was a good time.
I feel.
And I'm going to go make a doctor's appointment when I get off this mic.
Everyone get a doctor.
Go get a doctor. Get checked. Drink some colon blow. Nothing bad will happen.